go ahead and get started. Obviously, it wasn't the outcome that we wanted coming out here to Washington, playing a very good football team. We knew we were going to have to play a really good football game. We're going to have to play fairly mistake-free. Did not do that, obviously, in a lot of areas, and we got a lot of work to do, but I liked the fact that our players had a positive attitude throughout the game, continue to fight. I thought once we got outside the first quarter, we played fairly good football, except on special teams. Defensively, I thought we were playing really well the last 3 quarters of the game, but obviously disappointed in the outcome and some of the mistakes that were made, and especially on special teams. We've invested a lot of time on it. We've got to go back and just continue to coach those things up and make sure that everybody's on the same page with what they're supposed to do. But again, the attitude of the team in the locker room was outstanding. These guys are going to come back and continue to work, and excited about this group of young men and what they bring to the table, but disappointed in the outcome here this afternoon.
Chris, the 3 first quarter touchdowns looked very similar to us. Was it just breakdowns in press coverage, or
what? That's not breakdown. I mean, they're fast. They were fast. First one, they motioned a wide receiver, put a wide out in the backfield, motioned out. We were in a certain call where Andre Hunt had to go out and cover him, and the guy was fast. Yeah, outran him. Then we had Isaiah Wharton had a deep ball that was thrown on him, and again, it just he got outran. And then we had one on Saquon Hampton. So it's not just press. I mean, one of them came on press, another one came on a safety, and one came on a linebacker that adjusted out on a guy on a motion to empty.
Chris, how would you evaluate Chris Laviano's play today?
There were some good and bads. I thought he probably took too many risks at times with the ball. And I thought he did some good things, though, especially in the second half. We were moving the ball offensively, got a little rhythm going, got a little more comfortable with some of the short, quick passes that he was completing. To sit here and say I could give him an overall grade or anything like that, I couldn't right now today, but I thought he stood in there, and we struggled to protect the quarterback in the first quarter especially. He took some shots, had to get rid of the ball earlier than we would have wanted him to because of some pressure. But I thought he kept battling and did some good things as the game went on.
I'll go there with your offensive and defensive line. You've emphasized it so much. How did you think they played?
Offensive line, we struggled. We knew their defensive front was going to be pretty good. They're a good defensive front. They're big inside. We struggled to get movement on them. They had some speed off the outside, off the edges. Their defensive ends are athletic. We struggled to protect the quarterback with those guys in pass protection. I thought the defensive line played fairly well. We didn't get a lot of pressure on the quarterback, but in the run game, I thought they were actually excellent in the run game. I thought our run defense overall was pretty good throughout the day.
You look like you played Applefield for a stretch over Muller. Was there a reason?
Chris struggled a little bit with the speed inside, and we just felt like it was time to make a switch and give Applefield a try. They were going to rotate anyway going into the game, so that wasn't a plan that Muller was going to play the whole game and take all the snaps, and Applefield wasn't going to take any. We were going to rotate him, but Chris had struggled early on in the game with some of the speed, and we put Applefield in there. I think he played okay, but again, until we watched the film, I couldn't give an accurate grade.
Down 24-0, did you have to remind them that this is a long game, a long process?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that going into the game, and we obviously came here to win the game, and I thought we had great preparation going into the game, but this is a good football team we played. They got speed. They're big up front on the defensive line, and we knew that it was going to be a challenge, and we were going to have to play, again, a pretty mistake-free football game to have a chance to win, and we did not do that. But we did talk to them extensively about, hey, the first 8 months here of our tenure has gone extremely well. It's been very smooth, but at some point that's going to change, and how are we going to respond? And I thought that our guys kept their composure. I thought the attitude was good on the sideline. I thought it was good in the locker room at halftime. Nobody flinched, nobody panicked, and we came out and continued to play.
Now that you have that first bump in the road, how do you approach them next week? How do you go forward from this point?
We just keep working. Yeah, that's it. We got a lot of things to continue to get better at. We've been practicing hard for the last 4 weeks. Guess what? We're going to continue to practice hard for the next 11 weeks of the season. So that won't change. We'll identify the things that we maybe have to spend a little more time on, and see if some of the things we're asking guys to do can we continue to do them. But we're going to continue to work. That's what we'll do, and hopefully we'll continue to get